So the first thing we talked about is just the grip. I'm over exaggerating, but I've got my front glove hand way underneath. You have a tendency to put that hand underneath where you got your hand to the side of the club. And you have the other hand also in that flexion too, which we don't want. That means this hand's in flexion. So we need to get these grips on. It's going to look like that. Where we cut this hand over here this way more. Seeing these knuckles, no fingers. So you see your fingers. And this hand more an extension, creating a leverage point right there on the back end of that club. So we need to get that grip. It's a key for you to start with. Now, when you try to get power in your swing is where we get trouble. So there's 6 things you possibly can move. You can move your shoulders, hips, and wrist. And that's where you overdo your swing. You're a lot of twisting in your swing. You'll clench your own body. It's going to be hard for you to stay down as you try to get the club back to contact. And so what we want is to create the energy from the core muscles, your legs, and your arms. So let's move ahead here for a second. We're going to look, as a tour player goes through the shot, you're going to notice over here how quiet his hands are. We're on a descending blow. If you see over in this screen, the club is on a descending blow to hit the ball first, then the ground second. This creates a shaft lean that compresses the ball off that face, which launches it up. So the ball goes up as we take the divot afterwards. So we're trying to play leverage the ball, not lift, or try to get underneath it. Your wrists are trying to scoop under here and trying to help the ball up. And that's the way you're going to have those mishits. That's where you have to have the grip on here to play leverage. Now the first thing, we're going to look at your backswing, what we're trying to accomplish in the backswing. Here's one of these teaching aids. It's a grip. It kind of extends out. So something in small rooms, you can as you go, it's a form grip. You can grip it, it'll extend out, feel the energy going down instead of up for you, which is a good thing for you to feel that. Energy heading that way. So as I swing it, it'll extend out. It gives us an energy heading down because your energy wants to head up. This front shoulder wants to pull up and your wrist want to go up with it. And we're trying to send the energy downward. So we always want to feel like we're hitting that. This thing extends out like that to give that feeling. So now the backswing is about creating resistance, not about just turning as much as we can. So in this drill, let's see what we got here. So the first drill is when I've got the golf club here on my waist. I'm going to keep that shaft here. I'm going to try to keep it from moving. My hips will move a little bit. They're going to go about 30 degrees. The driver's going over 90, so we're going to move less in the hips. We're going to feel really stability in our feet and our knees. In this drill, I'm going to move from my core. I'm going to move from my rib cage, and I'm going to feel resistance right in here, but not in the back. Now here we're going to feel a stretch, and this is where we worked on feeling that stretch right here in your underneath that shoulder muscle, and the stretch is right here in your core and your feet. That's creating a spring effect. And your swing has a lot of twisting, not a lot of stretching. So we're just trying to maintain the width of the swing, feel the stretch, feel the connection to the ground. So its backswing to you is going to feel more resisting and trying to make a big turning wind up. Weight should be on your feet, getting ready to move back to that way with pretty easy feel. Now, once we get here, as these tour players are heading to the ball, a drill we can do is when we turn the club upside down, And I'm going to hit with my core muscles. Remember, your instinct is to move your this shoulder and this hip away from the thing you're trying to hit to gain speed. You see how I'm going to apply leverage? This is Roy as he hits the impact. He looks like what I'm doing here. I'm applying leverage to the bag. You won't feel a stretch in this drill because your left arm is not on the club, but you should feel like you're applying leverage downward to the ball, and your instinct is to go up, not down. This is Jon Rahm. Even though it doesn't look like Roy swing, but impact, he still plays leverage the same way. The big thing we worked on is getting the club out of your hands to create this slingshot effect. So when you go right here at the ball, your shoulder just keeps twisting away. So you can never get the energy of the club. So as they swing down to hit the ball, that's them hitting the bag. But right there, basically, their body has done all this kinetic energy. They've got the energy into the club. They've got to let it get past them. You see the club just release past their body like they're throwing a ball. The body will keep moving, but it's actually decelerating. Your body just keeps on twisting. That pulls you up, and that's why you're either going to slice it or top it on the misses. So as soon as we hit that bag, we're just going to release the energy.
Yeah, I just wanted HR here to...
We're going to release that energy through, and that gets you all that speed into the golf club because we're trying to get the hit and then release the club. And that's what we worked on, trying to get that energy out of you. When you kept turning, that's when you would slice it or go to the right. So the drill we did was one of these training aids. It's called the Light Speed Orange Whip. So this got you in that stable position, and you went to hit the bag, and here this thing is telling you to get the energy out of you into the golf club. And then instead of you twisting around, so you twist that front shoulder, this one here. It twists, and this shoulder didn't twist because it stayed right here because it was trying to hit the bag as a force. And that force got you to here, and then you can let the club go back up.